So here, what do we have here?
A little sleeping baby.
And we were just talking, and I thought it was so beautiful because you had the biggest smile I've seen on your face. And Julian was just sharing how he has been so much looking forward for this exact moment.
Yeah, I thought about it many times that once she's born and then we can go out for a walk and I can carry her and just go out in nature and we have an amazing fresh air time. And now it's the first time that it's happening, that I'm carrying her and we are going for a walk outside. It's pretty special.
Yeah, it is really special, and I feel it is kind of special because usually I carry her. Like, we've been out 3 times, just short, but with the car, and just going to some beach for some time. But then I've carried her, and I feel, in the beginning, we knew that from before when we read about it and reflected on it. Like, the first days, the first weeks, the mom will be very much more important, and you were also very unsure how your connection with her would be. And you mentioned that so many times, how you look forward to when you carry her and you get to be like close to her and walk with us. And it's very beautiful. Beautiful to see. And I also wanted to add, like, how we had no idea how it was going to be, like with her and you and me and the family constellation, how it would grow. And I would say that you've connected really well with her. That it's beautiful. You're the one that gets to burp her and take the poo diapers and put her on the potty, and I feel like she trusts you a lot, which is already so beautiful.
Yeah, I feel one of the most important things that happened from the beginning on was that I was not shying away from taking her and changing her and burping her, and to just not leave her with you all the time, in the sense of, oh, I don't know what to do as a dad, I have never done that before,
or no mama instincts,
and no hormonal support like you have. And I feel that's really important, to be so courageous to just do it. So if there are any fathers outside and you have a newborn baby, just learn and take it step by step. And when you feel like, okay, now it's now there's a need that you as a dad cannot fulfill, aka she's hungry, or he if you have a son, then it's time to pass her on to mama. Besides that, you're totally capable of carrying her, of changing her, of speaking with her, having some playtime, cuddling, bonding. She slept so many times on my chest just in the mornings after feeding, when I just take her and then we walk around, and as soon as she falls asleep, she maybe just sleeps on my chest, or often sleeps on my chest for a few, I don't know, half an hour, sometimes an hour. And even now, that carrying her in front of my chest, it's such an amazing feeling.
I guess it's somehow indescribable.
It is.
That love and that connection that you have with this little being that you just got to know 2 weeks ago.
Yeah,
a little bit more.
And especially that level of presence that is required.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes I have stories going on in my mind and I drift away into the future or think about the past, and then as soon as I look at her, I remember that the universe did everything to make that moment happen, that I have a little baby that is my daughter in my arms, and I get to know her, and I get to listen to her breath, and I get to look at her and feel all the tiny movements. And as soon as I remember that, it's just magical.
Yeah, the level of presence. Yeah, for sure, many challenges along the way, and as with any new challenge, there's certain qualities that you have to grow into. And I was very curious and excited about what the qualities that I would have to embody more of or bring out in me in order to be the mom that I wanted to be, or that she needs me to be. And somehow just this deep trust that I would be enough for her, and I had to for sure remind me many times, and you reminded me many times, that I am enough for her. And there was a lot of crying. I think the crying has somehow dropped a little bit with the intensity of like overwhelmed of what it means to be a mom, and how I feel in the process, the dying and the rebirth, and just the simple words that I've said so many times, that I am enough and I do enough. It is so powerful, I believe, for anyone going through anything, or just basic life advice. And doing our best. And also, like, for me, with mama instincts, and that there is this, that I'm born to be a mom if I choose to, and that there's this wisdom that flows through me, these hormones, and I do believe that, but that does not for any mom make it super easy, and that you'll know everything all the time. Like, partly it's the process is also about not knowing, and I was reflecting on that, like such a humbleness, that humbleness towards accepting that I don't know exactly why she's crying, and I don't know exactly how to make the breastfeeding more easy. I just know what I know, and I have to go with it because she has to be fed no matter what. And I was actually trying to make that video yesterday while she was resting in between the feeding her, and it cut off all the time. So maybe this is a continuing on that. She needs to be fed no matter what, so there's no stopping and trying to perfect something, or trying to read about it, or wait until you get it right. She just has to be fed all the time, so you just have to be fully devoted and dedicated to that process. That's what I've learned, that you just do it anyways. And here comes milk everywhere. There's a mess. And then with the diapers, for example, she needs to get changed. You cannot just like, oh, this diaper thing, I'm tired of it today, let's skip it and take it another day, full on. And that's such a precious life experience to have, like that challenge, to be so in something that you cannot stop. She doesn't stop growing, she doesn't stop pooing, she doesn't stop having her needs, and we're just fully there to support her with that. Any other thing that you do in life, I feel you can pause it. You can choose to be, okay, I'm not motivated, I'm not feeling it today. But yeah, you just have to. And that's beautiful and super challenging at times.
I feel you're doing way better already than I do sometimes.
With the breastfeeding, you mean?
Yeah, with the breastfeeding. And then the reminder that you said, like, we're always doing the best we can. And there's a great book, actually, it's called The 4 Agreements. And the fourth agreement is always do your best. And it's that reminder that in any given moment we always have, and we are always doing, and we always will do the best we can with what we have from where we are, with our knowledge, with our consciousness, with the state we are in at this moment. And yeah, to remind ourselves about that. And I'm sometimes still struggling with I set my mind to something, and usually when I'm setting my mind to something, or I am responding to something I want to put my energy into, then I'm like, okay, let's do it now. Like when we wanted to go out the other day. And then it took an hour, and then I got frustrated a little bit and impatient, and that's something I'm definitely learning right now, to be patient and to just breathe and wait until the moment is right to go out then. When everything is done, when she's fed, when she's dressed, when we have everything together. And yeah,
Yeah,
what a journey.
it is, and I really love that you shared that book, like the 4 agreements, and one of the agreements, always do your best, and that also what it says, as I remember it, it's your best will change from day to day. Like your best one day will not be the same best as another day, and I think that's super important, especially when there's days when you had very, very little sleep. Then, of course, like I try to remind myself of that a lot. That, I said to you the other day that, hey, I'm a much better mom in the daytime, in the nighttime, when I've woken up so many times. I just feel like, I don't know if I can do this anymore. Then, yeah, my best is at another level than it is right now at the peak of the day when it's bright outside and I've had some rest and food. So yeah.
I just want to acknowledge you that from what I see in the last 2 weeks, you're doing amazing. And to any mom out there, I see it's a journey definitely. And just being and witnessing birth, you're amazing. All of you. Wherever you are, whatever you do, no matter how many children you have, we need to continue walking and getting eaten by
So many
mosquitoes.
mosquitoes.
You're doing absolutely amazing.
Thank you.
And I'm very proud of you all. All of you mama bears, all of you women out there being on that path. Thank you for doing that.
Thank you. Thank you. And so much love to all of you out there. And this is, goodbye for now before mosquitoes are eating us and she wakes up or it starts to rain. Hey do.
See you next time.